Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is for you. I'm Eva Marie Everson, the director of Florida Christian Writers Conference. I had to think, what am I? And of course, I have my trusty sidekick here.
Hello, I'm Taryn Souders, and I am the co-director of the Florida Christian Writers Conference.
And today we are joined by Jean Wilund. Now, Jean is our bookstore director, I guess you could say, our bookstore manager at Florida Christian Writers Conference. Does a great job with that. But also, Jean helps us with our brainstorming with the experts. Hey, Jean?
Yes. Hi, I'm glad to be here. And I love the brainstorming with our experts program, our mentoring program. I think it's one of the best little additions that we offer our mentees.
Absolutely. So, Jean, explain what is brainstorming with the experts?
Okay. So everyone who registers for the conference has an opportunity to sign up for a paid critique and with any one of our faculty members that choose to participate in the program. And then you will contact them. You will let them know what you write, what it is that you would like to get input on your writing back from them. And then they will deep dive into your writing or whatever it is, because you can even meet with them about help me brainstorm ideas. Like one time I had a mentor appointment just to help me chart out the path of my career.
Yes.
She looked at my writing, but she gave me a great idea with her years of experience. This is the path that I think is the most logical for you, and she was right. And so there's anything that you would want your mentor to help you with in your writing, no matter what the genre, we've got someone who can cover it. And then either, you will have a 30-minute appointment with this mentor where they will really one-on-one work with you in that 30 minutes to take you to the next level in your writing.
Yes, yes. And what you do is you pay the mentor. You do not pay Florida Christian Writers Conference. This is between you and the mentor. So if they say, you can sell me the money, you can Venmo me the money, you can write a check, you can hand me cash, whatever, whatever works for them. That's what you're going to do. And then we are going to set up a time for you to meet with them. Now, for some, it may be pre-conference. And for others, they only want to meet at the conference. So, Jean, tell us how that works exactly. What happens once they look at the list, they see who is mentoring, they zero in on who they want to mentor with. What do they do next?
Right. So, yes, we're going to have a separate page on the Florida Christian Writers Conference website where you will see the every mentor and their areas of their specialty
Mhm.
areas of what they mentor. Then you will also see my email address, Jean Wyland. So you're going to email me and say,
Mhm.
I would like to set up an appointment with whatever the name of the mentor is. And
Mhm.
you can set up several mentor appointments, not just one. You
Mhm.
pay for each one, you're paying them directly again, but you can sign up for several. And so then you will email me, and then I will reach out to the mentor and let them know that you would like to be mentored, and we will work out the scheduling of when that appointment will happen. And then they will reach out to you. And so you will get contacted by the mentor, but I'm always going to be there to help you. If you have any questions about how the program works or anything at all about it, you can email me directly. You don't have to go through your mentor. You can come directly to me, and I'm always going to be that contact person, even at the conference.
Yes.
If for some reason you cannot remember what time your appointment is, you can contact me. I'll be in the bookstore.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I will always be there to be that go-between person.
Jean is pretty much always in the bookstore. So, and that's right when
We
you
don't
walk
let
in
her
the
out.
door. Yeah, yeah. That's right when you walk in the door, so you can't miss it. If you go to the right, that's registration, and if you go, or that's check-in, we should say. And if you go to the left, then that is the bookstore, and that's where you'll find Jean. Um, Jean, we did talk about this earlier when just the three of us were talking. Where do they meet with their mentors?
Okay, so if you're meeting with an editor or an agent, there is a room in the building that where the bookstore is. It's called McGuire. there's a room dedicated for the editors and agents. So you will go and sit at their table and meet with them there. If it's with a freelancer, then you're going to go to this building called Maple, and it's more like a living room setting where there's sofas and chairs and tables, and it's right across from
And
McGuire.
coffee
So they're
time.
all close. Yes, coffee. And so so that's how you'll know where you're going to meet. I will also include it in the email too, so that you will have confirmation of where you're meeting.
Good, excellent. This is a really simple program, but it's great. And especially if you, again, whether you have been at this for a long time or you're just now getting your feet wet in the world of publishing, somebody to sit down with and say, okay, I don't even know where to begin. This person is going to give you 30 minutes of their expert time. Or I've hit a wall. I don't know where to go from here. I've been doing this for, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever amount of time you've been doing it. But now all of a sudden you just kind of hit this wall. What do I do from here? What do you suggest that I do from here? This is your opportunity to sit down. How much does it cost, Jean?
The cost is $45. And again, you will pay the mentor directly. So each appointment is $45. And in that cost, you will get their detailed critique. You'll send them everything that they ask for. After you talk, I guess I need to explain this more. When you email them, you're going to explain exactly what you want from them. That allows them to say, okay, based on what you want from me, this is what I need you to send me. And then you, on a very timely basis, will send them the information that they request so that they have time to go through it carefully, look at it and evaluate it, and then have their response, their critique, their suggestions, brainstorm suggestions. And they will give you something that you can go home with, or hold on to, so that you have their suggestions, although I always have a pencil and take notes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Here's another thing, guys and gals. When when they tell you what they want you to send to them, be timely about that. Don't wait until the last minute because they need time to look at it. But then number two, don't send something and then 2 or 3 days later send something again and say, disregard what I sent you previously. I reworked it, et cetera, et cetera. You got to know that you're ready to send it the first time, because they're not going to waste their time reading something and then you sent them something and now it's like, oh no, disregard that. Know that what you're sending them is what you want them to read. But number two, be timely about it. If they say, I need this by next Thursday, you get it to them. Hey, get it to them on Wednesday. Don't wait until Thursday at midnight. Get it to them on Wednesday. Jean, thank you. Taryn, you want to add anything else?
No, I just want to, repeat what you said. Send it to them and then don't resend it. It reeks of unprofessionalism to do that. Like, oh, I found a typo. That's okay.
It's all right.
Typos exist. They'll find it too, and they're not going to think any less of you.
No, they're not. It's not a big deal. But asking them to do work second time, that is a big deal.
Yeah.
So don't do that. Don't do that.
And also with sending it, like, I would really jump on this as soon as possible, because a lot of the mentors, they only take 3 appointments.
That's right.
And so, if you don't jump on this, you might not get the one that you really, really, really want. So don't wait to sign up.
Right.
And then the sooner you send them information, life happens. And so if they say, okay, I will accept submissions or the information until like October 10th. Some of them are very generous and they wait till that. So you decide, okay, well, I'm going to keep working on it till it's better and better until October 10th. You don't know what's going to happen in their life.
Right. You may
And
lose
they've got
them.
3 mentors in life and they're professionals. And so they're already working. So it really will benefit you if you choose quickly. Don't wait. Choose quickly. Now, some mentors will be added onto the list as they agree to be a part of the program. So we're not waiting forever until we've got everybody. So you can check back often, but don't wait too long or you might miss your mentor, and really try to get that information to them as soon as possible so that they're going to have plenty of time to really give their best work. If you wait until October, You're forcing their
That's
hand
right.
to
That's
give you
right.
the quickest work they can give.
I hate to say
So,
you're tempting fate, but you're tempting fate.
yeah,
You
right.
really
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
You
I
just,
inevitably, anytime I have a speaking event, let's say, let's say I have a speaking event coming up on Saturday, and I think, okay, well, the Saturday before I'll work on it. Inevitably, something happens. I get sick, one of the kids gets sick, something happens, and now I'm really pushed for time. So I'm one of these, if it needs to be done, get it done now kind of people. So be that kind of person when it comes to this.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Jean, and we will see everybody in October. Don't forget to sign up between now and June the 30th, because of July 1st at midnight 01, we should say. The early bird goes away. So,
And the
if
schedule
you
is
want,
up. Check out the schedule.
yes, the schedule is up. We've got our faculty up. There's one new faculty member that we're going to be adding fairly soon. We got a lot of new faculty this year, new houses that are being represented. So excited about this coming year. And Alan Arnold. I cannot say enough about Alan Arnold. So I know you guys are going to love him. He was a publisher within the industry. He's still an icon. He is with Wild at Heart. He's just one of the most wonderful people that we have within the Christian publishing industry, and as a brother in the Lord. You're going to love hearing him speak at the conference. So, all right, that's it. Remember, it's word-weavers.com/Florida events. All right, thank you again, and we'll see you next time.
That's right.